Okay, this thing says that I am live. I'm going to wait for the comments for a couple of seconds for some people to come in. Let's see. Chester. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready to start a live stream. I'm technically live right now.
You're technically live right now.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you tell everybody to listen to It's Doomsday podcast. Can they hear me?
Okay, yeah. Everybody, make sure you listen to It's Doomsday podcast. I'm not going to be on for. I'm not going to be on very long. Let me call you back in about 10 minutes.
That works.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye.
All right. Let's see here. The newsman, Drew, West Virginia Pappy, single parent survival, Gibbsby, Bob Pila. Let's see, Bob Herta. And I've got nobody over on the Rumble side, I don't think. Let me hit the F5 button on that. And we're going to mute that. And that is A-OK. All right, so guys. So listen, I'm not going to be on here very long. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really here to entertain you today. I'm kind of coming live from the old command post right now. I've got my super miniature microphone. I just want to get the basic information out to you guys. The newsman wins first place. Listen, guys, you know I don't do fear porn, but I've been watching this solar storm that has been coming in, and it's a little alarming. And I figure it's better to be safe than sorry. Now, let's see. The first thing that I want to show you, and I'm going to push some buttons here. The first thing I want to show you guys, this is a website called Solar Ham. It's really solarham.com. And this guy is pretty locked in as far as like following what is happening with this solar storm. I'm going to play a video for you here in a couple of seconds, but I'm concerned because this right down here, the 3-day geomagnetic forecast, they have us projected to have a G4 storm that is going to hit the globe at between 0 and 6 a.m. UTC time. So sometime in the middle of the night on Friday. And then it slowly subsides. As you can see, there's a buildup here. And this is a very substantial storm. They're already issuing warnings through the FAA flight systems that, oh, by the way, your GPS might not work anymore. So if you don't have a Faraday cage, I don't know what to tell you. And if you've never built one before, maybe you have the supplies laying around, you know, just a little bit of salt, you know what I'm saying, over the shoulder for luck to see that this thing doesn't bother us. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull up a video that I want you guys to watch. It's actually done by Suspicious Observers, and he's basically the best. Yeah, this crazy thing. YouTube. This is of course, it's the one thing I don't have pulled up right now. SUSPICIOUSOB, Suspicious Observers channel. He just did an update 4 hours ago. Let me get it spun up for you real quick here. Make it a whole big screen for you. Something got a lot of noise coming through there, but that is not the right one. Looks like we just had a little bit of a glitch. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch this out. Let me see here. No, not stop screen. Stop screen presents. I guess it wants me to. I guess I can't do more than one at a time, which is kind of weird. This is what he's calling a high-risk solar flare. So let's go ahead and watch this guy's video real quick. I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic. Put something in the comments if you want. Also, we need to draw more people in. So if you could type the number 1 in the chat for me, that will help to draw more people in. And, you know, obviously this is not my work. So full credit to, I think his name is last name is Davidson from Suspicious Observer. So let me go ahead and throw that on there for you now. And hopefully, let me know.
We are going to go over the details of this core impact event.
Let me know if you guys are getting sound from the video, guys.
And everything we should be watching for in the days ahead. Let's begin with where it all started. A big sunspot group on the south of the sun has unleashed several X-class solar flares, including 4 that released coronal mass ejections of plasma directly at the Earth. In the following shots, you can see the flashes of light, the solar flares, and the shockwave ripple outwards through the solar atmosphere. Those are the signatures of the eruptions, and we have a confirmation in all of the data and expert forecasts that 4 are on the way. Coronagraph images show that over the last 40 hours, 4 full halo eruptions have occurred. They are labeled here, and each will strike Earth over the next 2 to 3 days. The officials modeled the eruptions and have them beginning to arrive Friday night in the USA, which is early May 11th UTC time. They have the first 2 combining into 1 CME, followed by the later plasma shock waves. These forecasts can be off by up to 12 hours in most cases, so this is to be taken lightly. But also, you might notice there are only 3 eruptions here. NOAA has still not put the 4th eruption into their model, but we should assume it is coming. They'll probably impact it in the hours ahead, and it will be impacting the Earth on the 12th. Interestingly, a 5th relevant X-class solar flare just erupted at the same sunspot group, but it is turning away, and it does appear the primary electromagnetic push was northward. Also, the initial SOHO data suggests most of the plasma will miss Earth out ahead of its orbit. More on that one in the morning show. So, what are we expecting, and what does it mean? We are almost certain to exceed KP 5 and 6, level 1 and level 2 solar storms. I'm fairly certain we will hit at least KP 7, a strong storm at level 3. I give it a 50-50 shot of level 4 storm conditions, KP 8, and about a 25% chance we hit KP 9, the highest storm level at level 5. There is about a 10% chance of us getting the kill shot level event, which is about 10 times stronger than the baseline minimum for level 5 KP9 events. And you might ask, what is a solar kill shot? It's basically a global EMP, where the solar storm is so strong that it takes out everything electrical on Earth. It would kill all the power grids, take out internet, cell phones, ATMs, gas stations, banks. Basically, even the conservative government estimates suggest it could throw us back into the Stone Age, and hundreds of millions could die. Luckily, like I said, I only give this a 10% chance, which is still noteworthy, but all in all, unlikely. So what are we expecting to happen? Well, for those with our textbook, you can find more information on all of the following in there and in the 2022 supplement, hitting the seismological, meteorological, physiological, psychological, and technological impact potential. We just went over the solar-triggered earthquake information 3 days ago in a special video, so we're not going to go into too much detail on that here. Just know that for the next 30 days, the Earth capacitor discharge potential is significant for both excess magnitude seismic activity and for volcanoes. In terms of meteorology, the 2 most important impacts among literally dozens are the jet stream strengthening and the storm enhancement. That goes for tropical systems, tornadoes, thunderstorms, wind, rain amounts, and lightning. This is via the excitement of the global electric circuit up and down through the pressure cells and lasts from the storm onset for about 10 days. Physiologically, every significant solar storm results in heart rate and blood pressure modulation, and a resulting increased incidence of all cardiac-related events. Autoimmune disorders tend to spike during these periods, as well as episodes of seizure and migraine. High-risk patients are the ones who need to pay most attention to this. For most healthy people, effects will be negligible. Psychologically, all known disorders have enhancement and significant episode enhancement during solar storms, as well as a more general excess of fear, panic, and anxiety responses, which tend to also diminish motor skills and cognitive function. There is also an elevated level of emotional instability associated with these events, and they do affect everyone. So, for example, married folks, try not to fight over the weekend. But perhaps the thing most are wondering about is the technological impact. And this falls into 2 categories: large-scale systems like power grids, internet and cellular, and air traffic systems, and For the larger individual systems like power transformers, things like Gmail and Google Drive or PlayStation Network, and other similar networks. The chances for localized or individual systems failing or glitching, which is everything from a system outage to electrical fires, is very high. Most solar storms tend to increase these by 3 to 20x, and this will be a strong solar storm. I give it a 50-50 shot of regional issues like power grid failures or air traffic issues, and again, only a 10% chance that this is it, the big one, the kill shot. Simply put, I expect quite the light show from the auroras, the northern and southern lights, perhaps even reaching low latitudes. I do expect some inconvenient system and network issues, but not the greatest effects normally attributed to the kill shot. That is unlikely. I'm still monitoring closely for more eruptions, technically still analyzing that 5th X-class solar flare. Subscribe, and I will see you in the morning for the daily show. Be safe, everyone.
Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty substantial, and it's kind of real. So what we have to do now is we have to pay close attention to what's happening. I'll be monitoring the situation first thing in the morning, just to see what is happening. If you're in the Discord, that's where I keep a lot of this information. I get it out to, it's on the free side too, so you don't even have to pay to get in there. Just look for the link someplace in the Discord, join up, and you'll see the channel for weather and space. Guys, I'm taking this one seriously. I'm not going to freak out about it, and you shouldn't either. But what you should be doing is thinking about what happens when your local transformers get blown out. Thinking about what happens when your local internet gets shut down, because everything in the world's wrapped around the internet now. Think about, if how long emergency power will last. On the generators that may or may not be either on your cell tower, if it's still there, or your water pressure system that is feeding water to your house if you're not on a well. If you are on a well, if there was enough geomagnetic electricity flying through the air that, did it fry your well pump? Things like that. We should go to the sun at night when it's cold. Yeah, that would be a great idea, but maybe take it a little bit more seriously than that. So with all that said, like I said, I just wanted to come on, make people aware of the situation. If you could share this video to other people, it'd be greatly appreciated. Getting the word out is great. I mean, I've already met all my goals on YouTube and on Rumble and on X. So this is not about clicks, guys. This is about getting the word out to people so that if something happens, less people will be endangered, for lack of better words. I don't even know how to put it into words, because I just don't want people to get left out in the cold, basically. All right, so I think that's going to be it for right now, guys. I'll live stream tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m., hopefully. And stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. I got to go find out what Jester from It's Doomsday Podcast wants. Because he's like, good, have him watch my podcast. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.